The honourable member for Dartmouth North.
Mr. Speaker, my question is for the Minister of Energy and Mines. On Tuesday, I asked the Minister of Environment how her department will make sure that Nova Scotia Power is not responsible for another spill like the one in Tufts Cove. She responded that her department leaves that up to the company and only steps in after a spill occurs. This is not a very strong regulatory standard, and it's not reassuring. But if the Department of Environment feels it has no responsibility to prevent further spills, then I'd like to ask the Minister of Energy, is his department or any branch of government doing anything to make sure that Nova Scotia Power does not leak thousands of litres of oil into the harbour again?
The Honourable Minister of Energy and Mines.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to thank the member for the question. We do keep a very close relationship with Nova Scotia Power and other partners in the energy sector. Specific to this situation, we were well aware. Nova Scotia Power informed us immediately. They're taking all the necessary steps as per the Department of Environment. I'm expecting an update from them later today.
The honourable member for Dartmouth North.
Mr. Speaker, I also asked the Minister of Environment if she could provide further information on why the oil cleanup is going slower than expected. She could not. I asked the Minister of Environment if she could give us a new timeline for when she expects the cleanup to be complete, and she could not. The department seems to be leaving everything to Nova Scotia Power. Maybe we'll hear something more this afternoon. So I'd like to ask the Minister of Energy and Mines, can he or anyone in the government update us on why the cleanup is going slowly and when it will be complete?
The Honourable Minister of Mines and Energy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This situation, of course, the Department of the Environment is the lead, but from the beginning, Nova Scotia Power has been very forthright with information to my department. We've worked very closely with the Department of Environment, and there are a number of steps that Nova Scotia Power needs to take in this situation to ensure that the cleanup is done. As I've said, they've been very forthright with information, and we're expecting an update on that cleanup later today.